Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video. And before we begin today's video, I just want to say I've realized that the majority of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're one of those people, please do consider subscribing. Data prices in South Africa are expensive when we compare them to data prices in other countries. So today we're going to be talking about that. And as you guys know, in the past, there's been a lot of data must fall campaigns whereby people came together and decided that on a specific day, they are not going to recharge. But because people love social media and they love sharing stuff and posting, they ended up recharging, and they could not put pressure on these network providers for them to lower data prices. So today we're going to be comparing data deals on contract and pay as you go to see which one is the best option for us consumers. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start off with data prices on contract. And remember that these are SIM-only deals and they are for 30 days and they do not include any promotional data deals. So yeah, I have this book here with me so that I don't forget that. Okay. On MTN, for 200 rands, you get 20 gig anytime data and 20 gig night data. And then on Vodacom, for 200 rand, you get 10 gig anytime data and 10 gig night data. Those are for contract, and the prices for pay as you go. And for those of you who don't know what pay as you go is, I'll try to explain it. Pay as you go is where like you buy airtime and you convert it to data, or you buy data using your bank card. So it's very much different from contract. So yeah, data deals on pay as you go as follows. On Vodacom, for 30 days, you have to pay 229 for 5 gig, and on MTN, for 229 you get 3 gig. So I'm sure like by now you guys can see that data prices on contract are much cheaper than the ones on pay as you go. So my advice would be or my recommendation would be that if you can afford to get data on contract, please do that, because you will save a lot of money. Because on pay as you go, you will buy monthly data and you will finish it within weeks, and you will buy weekly data and you will finish it within days. So if you can afford to get a contract, or you can have someone get a contract on your behalf, I would advise you guys to get a contract. So yeah, and having said that, we can see that contract is much more cheaper than pay as you go. But the reason is why. I've tried to do a lot of research to find out why contract is much more affordable than pay as you go, but I couldn't find anything like any tangible evidence. So I sort of like reached my own conclusion as to why data prices on contract are much more affordable than pay as you go. Okay, here is my theory, or here's how I view it. I'm gonna give an example. If you are a landlord and you own an accommodation and there are two people, the first one is going to pay you on a monthly basis. They haven't signed a contract. If they want to leave, they can leave at any time. So that's the first person. The second person has signed a 2-year contract, and even if they decide to leave, they have to pay that money on a monthly basis until their contract expires. Even if they leave, they're still going to pay you the money. So if you're a landlord, which one of these two people are you going to pick? And I think it's very obvious you're going to pick the second one, because with a contract it guarantees that you as a landlord are going to get a fixed setting of money. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correct. You're going to get a guaranteed amount of money monthly. So I think that's the same with I think that's the same with these network providers. They are willing to give people on contract cheaper data because they know that people on contract, the money is guaranteed that it will be there. And on pay as you go, like, they can only get the money if that person decides to recharge. And if that person doesn't want to recharge, it means that this network providers won't have money. So the reason that they the reason that the reason that data is much more cheaper on contract is because on contract they can expect a certain guaranteed amount of money, so that's why data is much more cheaper. And I hope that makes sense. I know I've been like talking for a long time, so yeah, I hope that makes sense as to why I think data is much more affordable on contract as compared to pay as you go. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.